Welcome to IPL Trace Analysis. Today I'm going to talk about mercury. Mercury naturally exists in three forms. Elemental mercury is a very dense silver liquid, 13 times heavier than water. Ionic mercury is a crystalline solid, and organic mercury is bioaccumulative and is probably the most hazardous. Over the past 4 years, we've developed the capability to identify and quantify all forms of mercury in gaseous, liquid and solid hydrocarbons to a limit of quantification of 25 parts per trillion. To give an analogy, that is equivalent to finding one small marble in a 6-metre container full of marbles. Now let's look at who might need to test for mercury. Both the upstream and downstream petrochemical industries need to know the concentration of mercury in their hydrocarbons for both production and HSE reasons. In production area, mercury can cause corrosion of heat exchangers and catalyst poisoning. Generally, the less mercury within a product, the higher its commercial value. Mercury is an environmental pollutant and it's necessary to monitor mercury levels to minimise the levels of mercury released into the environment. So what are the challenges of testing for mercury at very low levels? Well, firstly, we need to maintain very high levels of cleanliness. We need to segregate all chemicals and consumables and samples. We check all consumables and reagents for contamination before use. And our custom-built trace analysis area is isolated from other testing areas of the lab. We also specifically train staff in ultra-trace working protocols. Okay, so how do we test for mercury? A representative sample of a hydrocarbon to be tested is taken into a borosilicate glass bottle with Teflon cap. The sample is segregated from other samples on arrival at the lab. A representative subsample is taken and digested with aqua regia. The sample is diluted and combusted, then concentrated onto a gold leaf and quantified by spectroscopic detection using NIST certified standards. Mercury waste is segregated for disposal and the equipment cleaned for the next set of samples. Finally, how can we add value for you, the customer? In addition to quantifying mercury in hydrocarbon, we can tell you in which form the mercury exists. We can offer you 24-hour turnaround times, and we can give you advice on sampling analysis and collaborate with you to develop appropriate testing solutions for your problems. For further information, go to the IPL website, ipl.co.nz.